Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a update today. Now we're at the 5-month mark, or just past the 5-month mark. I mean, I'm walking on a lovely spring evening, so there's a few, it's nice natural light around, which is great. So, but yeah, this is how it looks from the front, and on top, on the side. And then the other side, there's a little bit of product in there this time. So there's dry shampoo, which I find thickens the hair up quite nicely. And I've put some styling powder in there this time, which is, I find is a good way of keeping the hair quite thick, but still being able to style it in some way, which is good. But certainly over the last month is where I've noticed the most improvement. Just the hair in general seems to be thickening up. It seems to be a lot more consistent with the rest of my hair, which is great. I'll try and include some pictures which just show some more detailed look, only because I'm sort of recording and walking at the same time. But so far I've been really impressed. It's been nice. It's the first time I've really got excited about how I can style my hair and the different things that I can do with it. And the great thing is that it's not even halfway yet, so there's still a good 6 months to go until we sort of get the final result, which is great. A couple of other things that I've noticed. One is that the hair itself feels, although still wiry and still not completely full, it certainly feels thicker than it did, as in the individual hairs. They feel more healthy, less miniaturized. I suppose that's part of the hair cycle, really. The other thing is that people certainly comment a lot more about the progression, even though, you know, sometimes I won't see them for a couple of weeks. And when I do see them, they'll then make comment about it. So that's been pretty nice. A couple of things which I've found helpful, particularly over the last month, is, or one thing in particular really, is the dry shampoo. If you've got hair like mine, my hair's sort of mousy brown. It's fairly light brown. I wouldn't say it's blonde anymore. It used to be blonde. But you can get a brown coloured dry shampoo which you spray in your hair, and it acts almost like fibres, the hair fibres you can get, but just a cheaper version. And I find that not only does it sort of give the illusion of more coverage, but what it also does is it thickens the hair. Or I found it much easier to style when I've used dry shampoo. So you can pick dry shampoo up for a couple of pounds, so it's a cheap thing to do, which I find makes a huge difference. I gave myself a haircut the other day as well, so I've tried to keep it a little bit longer on top and shorter on the sides, and I've actually started to try and grow out the back, which is something I could never really do before, only because there wasn't enough hair on top to make it look good. So anyway, I'll keep this short. I'm still on medication, still using finasteride, still no side effects whatsoever, still not really experiencing any shedding. I know last month there was a small bit of shedding, but I've not had any more really. So yeah, overall very pleased, excited to see. I know a lot of people say that a lot of their growth happens between, say, month 4 and month 6. So I think, you know, a bit more thickening up, particularly in the frontal area and just behind, and I'll be really happy. I mean, if I was being really picky, there's a couple of bits that haven't quite grown through yet, and behind the initial hairline there's still some quite sparse areas, but they'll probably grow in time. And if I was being really picky, looking at the hairline, there's a few doubles that I noticed now sprouting through, which I didn't realise initially. But to be honest, it still looks quite natural to me, and that's all that matters, really. So yeah, really happy so far, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.